Hey guys, so if you're watching this, chances are you probably watch other videos too, or maybe it is that you just know me, therefore you watch my videos, and thank you. Regardless, you're watching this and I appreciate it. That's that. But that's not what I want to talk about today. What I'm wanting to talk about specifically is being fans of things, and those things inspiring you to do things along the same lines as the things that you watched or enjoyed or whatever it is. Yes? Okay. What inspired this video to be about in existence was a video that Jack Howard made, which you can go check out. He was just talking about how much he loves Spider-Man and why it is that he really enjoys that particular franchise above all the other ones. And it just got me thinking about different people who've inspired me to do the things that I do. For me, as a writer, I've been inspired by a numerous list of other writers, and that's a cool thing. And as a YouTuber, I've been inspired by multiple YouTubers. But ones that I'm going to specifically talk about today are ones that have inspired me on the short film end of the spectrum, because it's something that fascinates me and I would definitely enjoy doing it. I really enjoyed doing the one that I just recently finished, and which will have its own video in its own right on its own day. Yeah. But I would like to make more of these, and I've already have a few kind of in the planning works with one of my wonderful friends. As far as specific YouTubers that have inspired me in that realm, we'll start off with PJ. Well, he does a lot of that stuff all the time, and the one that he most recently has done that I've really enjoyed and I've actually really connected with, and it's inspired this other film that I'm kind of working on right now on writer's block. And literally he took the entire idea of how you're completely blocked from being able to write down what it is that's on your mind, and he turned it into an actual block. It was just really cool, and I think you should go check it out, and blah 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 blah. A lot of the stuff he does, it's really out there, it's really creative. It all kind of connects because it's all futuristic and space stuff, which is kind of like his thing, and he does it so well. And it's just really, really awesome. Another person who has really inspired this little short film spark thing that I'm trying to get on is Tim H, which I actually had the pleasure of meeting Tim H when I went to Playlist Live. See? It was really cool, and I don't know, I'm still fangirling a little bit inside because I got to meet Tim H, I got to hug Tim H, and it was just I'm good, I promise. The most recent one that he did was called Creative Crisis. It's kind of along the same lines as Kick the PJ's writer's block. That one's still like, it's a fairly short thing, but that one was more on the motivational, like, hey, you know what, doesn't matter what you have that's blocking you from what you're doing, just find a way to push past it and just go and do it. Another one that he's done that I absolutely enjoy, and it's in my little playlist that I have that's just for like short films that I really, really enjoy, is called Lights, Camera, Action. And literally, he's shooting things with cameras. Like, it's basically a really short action scene, like spy action type scene with camera equipment, and it's just cool, creative, and I love it. Another person is Jack Howard, the person who inspired this entire conversation. I got to meet him at Playlist Live too, see? I got to hug him and all that stuff, and I'm still, you know, I'm good. I promise, I'm good. He did this short film called Shadowing the Sun, which was kind of cool because it was, you don't know exactly what happens. It's a 10-ish minute thing, but it was cool, it's creative, and it's an abstract idea. And when I first watched it, I wasn't expecting it, and I just rewatched it the other day, and I had completely forgotten exactly what had happened. So therefore, again, I was caught off guard by the way it went, which was cool. So there's that. The last person I am going to talk about in this video is the first person I ever subscribed to on YouTube. And guess what? I got to meet him when I went to Playlist Live. Can you guess who it possibly might be? If you guessed Cory Vidal, then you are absolutely right. I absolutely loved meeting Cory. He was great. Again, I got to hug him and I fangirled a lot on the inside. I really enjoyed the stuff that he makes, and he kind of focuses on something that you might find in my background. Hint, hint, it is on this side of the screen. a lot of his stuff is that way themed, but he does a lot of other things too with his company Apprentice A, which I got to meet a bunch of them too, and they were also really awesome. It was just an awesome time at Playlist Live. Cory just does a lot of awesome things, and I know he does it with the help of those in his company, so really just collectively Apprentice A is fantastic. But I watched Cory before Apprentice A existed. Yep, there's the hipster in me kind of poking out, about as big as my glasses. That's all I'm going to talk about. I will see y'all next video. Bye. People that have inspired you to text me while I'm trying to film one.